What does it take to start a business as an online creator? I'm Bob DePasquale from Initiate Impact Virtual Family Offices, and today I have some tips on how you can do it. The first tip is to define your niche and your brand. There's all kinds of different ways that you can be a creator. You can be an artist, you can provide information, you can be a thought leader, a musician, but you gotta find what fits you best. You have to identify your passion and your expertise. What are the things that you care about the most? What are you best at? Where do your gifts and skills lie? And then next, who are you gonna help? Who's your target audience? Your gifts and skills are great, but who really needs to experience them? Who can you provide immense value for with what it is that you create? And then finally, your brand, a little bit of extra effort on how you can find your own unique way of expressing that niche or that skill or the things that you really care about and what you're going to create. Because there's a lot of creators out there. There's 50 million plus, statistics say. So how is your brand going to stick out? The second thing I want to talk about is the content itself and your strategy. How are you going to get people to believe as passionately in what you're creating as you do? And even if they don't believe quite that much, you still want to show them that you do care and you can help them with whatever it is that you create. And the strategy should be consistent and the frequency should be understood. You should know how often you're creating and how often you're spreading it out to the world. What are you pushing out? How often, and how much can people expect to hear from you? And then finally, engagement. You want to make sure that if you are pushing stuff out there, that people are engaging with it. You're getting feedback, because not only does that build community and some awareness for what it is that you do, but it also gives you that all-important feedback so you can know what people think of what it is that you're creating. Number 3, let's talk about revenue. If you want to be a full-time online creator, you're going to have to make some money to support yourself. So think about, what are your streams of income? You should have multiple streams. You should be able to experiment and think about other ways that you can make money other than just selling products or selling your services. So multiple streams of income are very important. And then how are these streams of income going to continue to build? How are you going to come up with new ideas? And what are you going to offer beyond just those basic level subscriptions or products? It's about upselling in some ways if you're a business person, but it's also about providing more value. And that's why, as I mentioned previously, feedback and engagement is so important, because then you'll know what people want next. And if you're not totally sure, then just ask them. Ask them what they want next, and then deliver, as long as you can do it with immense value. And the fourth and final thing that I'd like to bring up today is a little bit more technical, but it's about having a good online presence and making sure algorithmically, did I just say that word? You are performing as best as you possibly can. You want to understand systems. You want to have your search engine optimization on point. You want to make sure that you're taking advantage of the internet and the social media channels that are out there, using them for good so that your message can be heard by as many people as possible. And here's one final little tip: collaboration. Get with other brands and other influencers and people that have an idea and a thought and a process in their own community and share with them. Share yours and they'll share theirs, and maybe you can collaborate and create something even better. Because you know, when we work together and we collaborate, we're that much stronger and the impact that we can make is that much better. I'm Bob DePasquale from Initiate Impact Virtual Family Offices. Today we talked a little bit about being an online creator. I wish you a generous rest of your day.